I guess Ernest, starting off the experience on Tuesday, what was it like for you playing in a game like that?
It was great. Probably, you guys could probably say one of the biggest games so far, for my college career, of course. Just the stage was big, I also know the history of the Champions Classic, so just to be a part of that game was really special.
And for you personally, just how would you evaluate the way that you played?
I was able to, alter a lot of shots, coming in the paint. I didn't score last night, but I'm not worried about that at all. I was really happy we got the win, and those last few minutes were really fun to watch and be a part of. So it was great.
And when you guys watched tape with Coach Self, what were some of the things that he pinpointed just for you specifically?
Mostly like I said on the defensive end, just little things here and there that we go back and forth on and talk about. So that was mainly the main thing, just defensive stuff.
Thanks. Can you take us back through that crazy sequence where you and Dewan got the back-to-back blocks and people are diving on the floor and total chaos? I mean, what was that like from your perspective?
I was, I think, beyond half court when the ball got swung up. I saw Juan go up for the block, and I knew he was going to get it. And I saw Lively trailing, so I just told myself, like, I know Lively's in perfect position to get this rebound if he gets the block. So he got the block. Lively got the rebound. He went up, and then I came up with the block. It was a little scramble, dive for the ball. We were talking about in the locker room after the lob that Juan threw to me after that play. It would have been a great sequence, So it was really intense.
Do you think? I mean, you said you knew Juan was going to get it, but do you think people are surprised by him as a shot blocker? I mean, he's got a few this year. He had a few last year. I don't know that anybody expects that.
I can see why people would be surprised. Mainly because his position as a point guard, his size, but just him overall defensively, no one should be surprised at all. I'd probably say he's one of the best defensive guys we got on the team. He's scrappy. He gets his hands on a lot of balls. He makes our job as defenders on the team as a whole easier when he's out there, and so people shouldn't be surprised at all about his defensive abilities.
When you saw him get his, did you feel like you had to go answer? You had to go get yours, or else he could hold bragging rights?
Especially since Live was going to get that rebound, I had to make sure I got that block. So yeah.
What does that sequence say about this team defensively? You guys obviously have really been turned up early in games defensively. But did you expect that? Did you know this team would be that way this early in the season?
It's really hard to say, but regardless of that, like I said before, we really put emphasis on defense, in practice. Like I said, defense brings easy offense for us. And, with the group of guys that we have, we could really move, we could really get after it. And I just feel like if we just continue to put emphasis on defense, perfect our defense, so to speak, it'll really just open up a lot of things for us further down the line.
What can a win like that this early in the season do for you guys as a team, for you as a freshman? How big can something like that be down the road?
Like with seeding, I'd probably say one of those things, from a 3 to 4 seed, 4 to 5, 6 to 7, whatever the case may be. But one thing I would say is for us not to get complacent. For us not to feel like, all right, we just beat Duke, so now let's, relax or anything. Because easily, like I said, the way we won it, we could have also lost it. And regardless, we still have to look at it as a teaching lesson, see what we could learn from the game, certain shots that we shouldn't have taken, certain defensive assignments that we may have missed, to make sure we just correct them going further into the season. And just, like I said, never look at at a win as like, okay, it was just a win, but more of a, how can we get better from the specific games and see what we did wrong.
Ernest, you guys only had 9 scholarship players available for Duke. I'm just wondering how much you feel like that affected what you've been able to do in practice.
I know we're down. We were down guys a little bit. In practice, we're still gonna do the same things that we work on. Our scout team, really helps us in practice. When we're preparing for any game of any sorts. Like last night, like you said, we had 9 guys. And we were still able to, go out and get the win. I feel like that's just a testament to how hard we work in practice, You know, even if we came into that game with 5 guys, we still wouldn't lay down. You know, we would finish that game till the end, no matter what the case may be. And I just feel like we're really resilient. You know, no matter if we have 5 guys, 10 guys, 12 guys, you know, we're gonna play the way we play all the time.
What'd you like about Jalen in that game as your team's leader, but also as an offensive player, and just kind of showing you guys how to play in a game like that, maybe?
Yeah. Jalen, he's been big for us. You know, I know, like you said, it's early, but he's also a vet. You know, he's been in this far much longer than I have. You know, I'm still new to this whole college thing. But nah, Jalen, he steps up. He steps up when we need him the most, and that's what he's supposed to do. You know, no one was surprised that, you know, he had a double-double the other night, and like I said, no one's surprised. That's what he's supposed to do. You know, as a freshman, and he's my leader. You know, I look at it as he's going out there every night, you know, doing what he's supposed to do. Again, like I said, and it's really not a surprise. You know, it's just, like I said, it's his job. You know, and it really helped us.
Do you know much about tomorrow night in your next opponent?
You know, we're gonna go over that. You know, scouting report today. I haven't gotten the scouting report yet, but you know, I heard they're a good team. Like I said, we can't ever look over anybody, especially at this level of basketball. And you know, just take one game at a time and just make sure we do what we're supposed to do.
This will be the first time for you that you played somewhere else, and now you get to come back home. What do you anticipate that being like? I know the fans obviously were really thrilled about the Duke win, so now you get to come home and feel that love. Are you excited about experiencing that for the first time in your career?
For sure, 1,000%. You know, even since the exhibition before the first official game, you know, I felt the love from Allen already. The environment's crazy. So, like you said, I'm coming off that Duke win and coming back to Allen. I wouldn't expect anything less from them. So.
Got anything else? Thanks, Ernest. Appreciate it.